Mr. Beast is the only billionaire under 28 who did not inherit his wealth. Let me take you on an incredible journey of how a regular kid from North Carolina became one of the youngest billionaires in history. We're talking about Mr. Beast, and his story is nothing short of extraordinary. Picture this. It's 2017, and a teenager is sitting in his room counting for hours. Not just to 100 or even 1,000, but to 100,000. That video went viral, and that teenager was Jimmy Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast. Fast forward to May 2025. Hey, ever wonder how Mr. Beast built his empire? It's actually a fascinating story of evolution. He started with these crazy endurance challenges, counting to 100,000 or watching paint dry for hours. Pretty wild stuff, right? But here's where it gets interesting. He didn't just stick to one lane. Mr. Beast saw the potential for something bigger. He started creating these massive giveaways. I'm talking life-changing money, cars, even entire houses. And then came the challenge videos that blew everyone's minds. Remember that real-life Squid Game recreation? Or the 1 million hide and seek? These weren't just videos. They were entire productions that captured millions of eyeballs. Every video became an event, something people couldn't wait to share with their friends. What's genius is how he kept raising the stakes. Each video had to be bigger, better, and more shocking than the last. And that's exactly how he built one of YouTube's biggest success stories. Hey, let me tell you about how Mr. Beast isn't just dominating YouTube, he's building an entire empire. From chocolate bars to burgers, this guy's entrepreneurial spirit is absolutely wild. Through Feastables, he's revolutionizing snacks with high-quality ingredients and fun marketing. Then there's Mr. Beast Burger, which exploded onto the scene and became a viral sensation overnight. But he didn't stop there. Lunchly is changing the meal delivery game, and Mr. Beast Lab is bringing crazy cool toys to kids everywhere. And just when you thought he'd done it all, he drops Beast Games on Prime Video, taking his larger-than-life challenges to streaming. It's mind-blowing how one creator is transforming entertainment, food, and retail all at once. This isn't just business, it's Beast business, and he's just getting started. Today I talk about something truly amazing, how the power of viral generosity has transformed not just the internet, but our real world too. And there's no better example of this than the story of Mr. Beast and his philanthropy-driven empire. It started with a simple yet powerful idea. What if viral content could actually make the world better? Instead of just chasing views, what if we could chase positive change? That's exactly what happened when Team Trees launched. The goal? Plant 20 million trees. Sounds crazy, right? But when millions of people come together, crazy becomes possible. The success of Team Trees wasn't just about hitting a number, it showed us something incredible. It proved that entertainment and meaningful impact aren't mutually exclusive. In fact, they can amplify each other in amazing ways. This revelation led to Team Seas, another massive initiative aimed at removing millions of pounds of trash from our oceans. But here's what's really fascinating. These big environmental projects are just part of the story. There's this beautiful cycle of giving that happens in virtually every video. Whether it's giving away houses to people in need, helping small businesses stay afloat, or surprising deserving individuals with life-changing amounts of money, each act of generosity creates ripples of positive change. What makes this approach so powerful is its transparency. Viewers get to see exactly where their support goes. Whether it's through merchandise purchases or video views, it's created this incredible ecosystem where entertainment directly funds positive change. Think about it. Watching a video literally helps plant trees or clean oceans. How cool is that? And the impact? It's astronomical. We're talking about millions of trees planted, tons of ocean waste removed, and countless lives changed through direct giving. But perhaps the most powerful effect is how it's inspired a new generation to think differently about success and influence. It's shown that you can build a massive platform while making the world better, not in spite of it. So next time someone tells you that social media is just about mindless entertainment, remember this story. Remember that when creativity meets generosity, when entertainment meets purpose, remarkable things can happen. This isn't just content creation. It's proof that we can harness the power of viral media to create real, lasting positive change in the world. Reinvestment strategy and cash flow. Think about Mr. Beast for a second. The guy who's literally everywhere on YouTube. You know what's crazy? He takes almost every single dollar he makes and pours it right back into making bigger, better videos. We're talking about spending a mind-blowing $250 million in just 1 year on content. That's not being careless with money. That's playing chess while others are playing checkers. See, when most people start making good money, they rush to buy fancy cars or massive houses. But the real power move? It's reinvesting in what actually makes you money. It's like planting a tree. You don't eat all the fruit from the first harvest. You save some seeds to grow an entire orchard. That's how you turn success into empire-level success. And Mr. Beast? He's just showing us how it's done, one viral video at a time. You know what's wild? One of the world's most talked about entrepreneurs recently admitted he's actually pretty cash poor. Despite being worth hundreds of millions, maybe even billions on paper, he had to borrow money from his mom just to cover wedding expenses. It's a perfect example of how net worth doesn't always equal cash in the bank. Like having a mansion but struggling to buy groceries. Sounds crazy, right? This shows how even the ultra-wealthy can be asset-rich but cash-poor, with most of their wealth tied up in companies, stocks, and investments that they can't easily convert to cash. Really makes you think about what being rich actually means in today's world.
Enjoying the video, correct? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Please leave your feedback, hit like, share the content.
You know what's absolutely mind-blowing? Let me tell you about one of the fastest-growing business empires out there, Beast Industries. Picture this. Back in 2023, they were already crushing it with $223 million in earnings. Pretty impressive, right? But wait, it gets better. Fast forward to 2024, and Beast Industries just casually more than doubled that number, hitting a staggering $473 million. That's nearly $500 million. And here's the crazy part. They're not slowing down. Not even close. The projections for 2025? They're looking to double those numbers again. We're talking potentially close to $1 billion. Just let that sink in for a moment. In the span of just 3 years, this empire has gone from impressive to absolutely astronomical. You might be wondering, what's the secret behind this explosive growth? Well, it's a perfect storm of smart business moves, incredible brand loyalty, and that special something that turns customers into die-hard fans. It's not just about making money, it's about building something that people genuinely connect with. This kind of growth isn't just success, it's a phenomenon. And it's changing the game for what's possible in modern business. In a remarkable turn of events, we're witnessing the meteoric rise of a digital empire that's caught the attention of both Silicon Valley and Hollywood. Just a few years ago, this was just another online venture, but today, we're talking about a phenomenon that secured a jaw-dropping $100 million deal with Amazon Prime Video. Let that sink in for a moment. $100 million, that's not just a business deal, that's a statement. It's Amazon saying, we believe this content is worth as much as some blockbuster movies. But here's where it gets even more interesting. While the Prime Video deal is making headlines, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, investors are circling with valuations that would make most startup founders dizzy. We're talking about a business valuation of around $1.5 billion, that's billion with a B. To put that in perspective, that's more than the GDP of some small countries. This isn't just success, this is a paradigm shift in how digital content and traditional media are converging. Think about the journey here. From creating content in probably a small room with basic equipment, to negotiating deals with one of the world's largest companies. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about the transformation of digital influence into mainstream power. What we're seeing is the birth of a new kind of media empire, one that bridges the gap between social media influence and traditional entertainment. And here's what makes this story particularly fascinating. This growth trajectory isn't showing any signs of slowing down. If anything, these deals and valuations suggest we're just seeing the beginning. The mainstream entertainment industry isn't just accepting this new player, they're betting big on its future. For anyone watching this transformation, it's a masterclass in how digital influence can evolve into legitimate business empire. It's proof that the lines between new media and traditional entertainment are not just blurring, they're being completely redrawn. This is one of the most fascinating success stories of our generation, Mr. Beast or Jimmy Donaldson. You know, it's not every day you hear about a 27-year-old billionaire who started with nothing but a YouTube camera in his mom's house. What makes Mr. Beast's story particularly remarkable isn't just the numbers, though they're mind-blowing. It's how he rewrote the rules of digital success. While most of us were trying to figure out life in our early 20s, Jimmy was already pioneering a new kind of content creation that would revolutionize YouTube. Think about this. Most young millionaires these days either inherit their wealth or get lucky with crypto or tech startups. But Mr. Beast? He built his empire video by video, view by view, He started posting YouTube videos when he was just 13, spending years learning what worked and what didn't. The key difference? When others would have given up, he kept going, analyzing every detail of his video's performance. But here's what really sets him apart: his approach to money. While many young, successful creators splash out on luxury cars and mansions, MrBeast has always lived relatively modestly. Instead, he takes almost every dollar he makes and pours it back into his content. We're talking about videos that cost millions to produce, but that's his secret sauce. He treats his channel like a business, not a hobby. His empire now extends far beyond YouTube. There's Beast Burger, his virtual restaurant chain that launched in hundreds of locations overnight. Feastables, his snack company that's competing with established brands. His merchandise line that rivals major fashion retailers. And let's not forget his philanthropy, from planting 20 million trees to feeding entire communities and giving away millions to those in need. What's truly revolutionary about MrBeast's approach is how he's merged entertainment, business, and philanthropy into one massive ecosystem. Each part feeds into the others, creating a virtuous cycle of growth. He's shown that in the digital age, you don't need to choose between making money and making a difference. You can do both at scale. Perhaps the most important lesson from MrBeast's story is that success in the digital age is not about quick wins or viral moments. It's about consistent innovation, reinvestment, and building something bigger than yourself. He's not just creating content. He's building a legacy that spans entertainment, business, and social impact. For anyone looking to make their mark in the digital world, MrBeast's journey isn't just inspiring, it's instructive. He's shown that with enough creativity, persistence, and strategic thinking, it's possible to build an empire from scratch, all while making the world a better place. That's what makes him not just a billionaire, but a blueprint for success in the modern era.